everyone, Namaste. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. I would like to extend my warmest wishes and welcome to you all in the beginning of our class. Let me introduce myself. It's me Pratiksha Dulal and I am here to teach you science of grade 5. So let's start our class. And in previous class we have already studied about the digestive system and respiratory system. As we know that digestive system is the process of separating unnecessary substances and necessary substances, whereas unnecessary substances are thrown out of our body and necessary substances are absorbed by our body. And next one is respiratory system. We had read that the process of breathing in oxygen and throwing out carbon dioxide is called respiration. Now in this class today we are going to learn about the internal transport which is inside our body. So all of you take out your book, copy and pen. You have to write this on page number, which is on page number 56. So let's start our class. Our topic is internal transport. So we know that the digested food is mixed with the blood. So what is the blood? The red liquid that flow in our body, that is blood. So blood contain oxygen. I have already told you in the respiratory system we know that blood contain oxygen. So here is a question: do you know how the digested food and oxygen is carried to different parts of our body? Do you know that? How the digested food and oxygen is carried in our body? So it is done by the circulatory system. So there are different systems. We have already studied about the digestive system, respiratory system. Now we will study about the circulatory system. All of you look on page number 56. Inside the muscles all over our body there are tiny tubes. So inside the muscles all over our body there are tiny tubes that is called blood vessels. So the tiny tubes in which blood flows, that is called blood vessels. So blood is pumped out by heart, and heart lies in our chest between lungs. So all of you can look in your book also, and you can look here also. Here is the figure of the circulation of blood in the human body, and in the between lungs there is heart. So the heart lies in our chest between lungs. So it is about the size of our fist. So fist भनेको मुट्ठी जति नै हुन्छ. So the heart is about the size of our fist. Heart has 4 chambers and it is made up of very strong muscles. It acts like a pump, and when heart contracts means decreasing in size. So when heart contracts, the blood flows throughout the blood vessels. You know blood vessels, the tubes, tiny tubes in which blood flow. So blood flow through the blood vessels when the heart contracts, and it gets relaxed when it is filled with the blood. So the continuous movement of the blood, that is called circulation. So what is circulation of blood? The transportation of blood throughout our body is called circulation of blood. So this continuous movement of blood is called circulation, and this action of heart is regular. This occurs 72 times a minute, which is called heartbeat. So it occurs 72 times a minute. So you can look at the figure of the circulation of blood in human body. Now I will describe it. Blood is carried away from heart by tubes, that is called arteries. So blood is carried away from heart by tubes, that is called arteries, and these arteries forms a small hair like tube that is called capillaries. So blood is carried away from the heart, that is called arteries, and arteries form small hair like tube that is called capillaries. So what is capillaries? The small hair like tube which forms the arteries, that is called capillaries. So capillaries, it helps, it spread out all over our body to deliver necessary things. So the three things that is involved in the blood circulation, they are arteries, capillaries, then last one is veins. Now we will talk about the veins. So all of you look on page number on last paragraph. The blood that reaches throughout our body which contains carbon dioxide. To remove this, other group of capillaries collect blood. So the other group of capillaries, they collect blood and join to form veins. So the veins, it carry blood back to the heart again, and the blood gets oxygen again in heart and it is purified. So the carbon dioxide is passed to the lungs, which is breathed out through our mouth. As you know that we breathe in the oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide is passed to the lungs and it is breathed out through the mouth. So these are the internal transport, and in plant also there is circulation which is occur in plant. How the circulation occurs in plant? Do you know that? How the circulation occurs in plant? So you know that the root absorbs the water, the root of plants absorbs the water, and that water reaches up to the leaves by the internal transportation. So in this way plant prepare their food from the leaves. You know that we have already studied. So the plant prepare their food by the leaves using sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. So in plant also circulation occurs. Now next topic is we are going to read, that is excretion. So all of you listen to me very carefully, because this topic, life process, is very important for the upper classes also. So it will be very helpful if you understand in this level. So the next topic is removal wastage, or you can say that is excretion. So you can see here the picture of the excretion. You can also look on your book on page number 58. So we are going to read the new topic, that is excretion. So all of you look on page number 57. Different kind of wastes produced are formed in our body. So you know that when we eat food, the food contains necessary things plus unnecessary things. You know that, yes? So the necessary things that will absorbed in our body and the unnecessary things will removed. That is called excretion. Now you will know it very well after reading this paragraph. So they need to get rid of our body, so that waste products which are formed in our body, they should be removed, they should be get rid of our body. So the wasted that need to be removed from our body are, what are they? So the unwanted wasted that should be removed from our body are undigested food. Undigested food. Second one is carbon dioxide. As we know, we breathe in oxygen and we throw the carbon dioxide, and this is also excretion. Then the third one is excess water. You know that we throw excess water through our sweat, isn't it? And next one is poisonous gas, poisonous substances, sorry, it's the substances. So the removal wastage are undigested food, the food which we cannot digest, that is undigested food. Then we throw carbon dioxide, we throw excess water, poisonous substances, we throw urines, harmful chemicals like urine, stool, feces. So these are all the removal wastage. So the next paragraph, I am going to read next paragraph. Carbon dioxide is excreted through lungs during respiration, you know that. So the carbon dioxide get out from our body through the lungs while doing respiration. So the air breath out contains carbon dioxide gas, you know that. We inhale oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide gas. Then the next paragraph, the solid wastes are produced in our body during digestion, you know that, the solid wastes which are produced in our body, and sometimes we eat more than we need. So these are the wastes of our body. So these are removed out from the body as feces through the anus. So feces means, you know that, that is stool, so that will throughout through the anus. Water is also a very essential substance, but our body cannot keep it more. Yes, our body cannot keep the water more than it needs, so it is thrown out of our body as urine. So it is thrown out as a urine, and the organ which is called kidney, it filters blood. So you can look at this figure, kidney filters blood and it also forms urine. So urine is formed by the kidney, and the kidney also filter blood. So the excess water and the harmful chemicals like feces, uric acid, urea, they are all thrown out as urine. You can look at this figure. Here is kidney, it filters blood and make urines, and another one is ureter which passes urine to the bladder. So this is a ureter which passes urine to the bladder, and this bladder which collects and store urine. So in this bladder we collect, so it collect and stores urine, and here is the urethra, urine passing tube. So this is the diagram of the figure of the excretion by kidney. Then all of you turn the page on page number 58. Here is also a drawing scene like this, so you can easily look there. Our skin has numerous tiny pores. So our skin has numerous small tiny pores. It also excretes excess water. I have already told you our skin excrete excess water. Excess water means unwanted water which is in our body, and other dissolved things in it as a, so that all excess water which is thrown out as a sweat. You know sweat, pasina. So this is thrown out as a sweat. So in plant also our plant also throw the unnecessary substances, unnecessary things. And how we throw the unnecessary things? So in plant unnecessary water and carbon dioxide gas is thrown through their leaves. So that leaves throw the unnecessary things which is existing plant. So plant also throw the unwanted things as well as we also throw the unwanted things. So this is the diagram of the excretion. Excretion means the removal of the unwanted or wasted products out of the body. So the excretion means, you have to write this, the removal of waste products. So the removal of waste product out of the body, that is called excretion. That is called excretion. So what I have told you about the kidney filters blood and it makes urine. And what is excretion? The removal of waste products out of the body, or unnecessary things, unwanted things that get rid of the body, that is called excretion. So this is about the removal wastes, that is excretion. They are undigested food, carbon dioxide, excess water and poisonous substances. So these are the unwanted wastes, or that is called excretion. So today, this much for today. I will give some homework for you all. You have to do it, okay? I think it will not be so hard for you. 1 number, define circulation of blood. So what is circulation of blood? The transportation of materials or blood throughout our body, that is called the circulation of blood. Then the second one is define excretion. So excretion means the removal of waste product out of our body, that is called excretion. So third one, draw a well-labeled diagram So draw the well-labeled diagram of excretion by kidney, which is this diagram. You have to draw it and you have to label it, okay? Label it also. Then the next question is, what three things are involved in blood circulation? So here are 4 questions, and questions are very easy. 1 number is define circulation of blood, the transportation of blood throughout our body, that is called circulation of blood, and define excretion, removal of unwanted things or waste products out of our body, that is called excretion. And the third one is draw a well-labeled diagram of this. You can do it easily, very easily. And the fourth one is, what 3 things are involved in blood circulation? I have already told you that in blood circulation there 3 things are involved. They are arteries, veins and capillaries. So what is arteries? Now you can say it very quickly. Arteries means that blood vessels which carry pure blood from heart. So arteries means that blood vessel which carry pure blood carry गर्ने blood vessel, that is arteries. And veins means those blood vessels which carry impure blood from body to heart. So veins carry impure blood, whereas arteries carry pure blood. And you know capillaries. What is capillaries? A very thin hair like blood vessels, that is called arteries. That is called capillaries. So this much for today. Do it as a homework and read very carefully. Thank you. Have a nice day.